Tina Forsyth here of OnlineBusinessManager.com. This video series is specifically for virtual assistants and other professionals who are interested in becoming an online business manager. In this series, we're talking about the top 10 questions that I'm asked most frequently about becoming an online business manager. And today we're going to be talking about question number 4. And question number 4 is, what kind of skills, what kind of experience do I need to actually become an online business manager, to start working in that role for my clients? There's a few key things you really need to have in place when you're going to be working as an OBM. First and foremost is you really need to know and understand online-based business models. Of course, being an online business manager means you're going to be working with, online and virtually based businesses. You need to have a really clear understanding of how people make money online. What is the business models they're using? What are the ways that people can actually make money online? And of course, there's various ways to do this, right? But you really just, as an OBM, you really need to have a strong understanding of that, the big picture of online and virtually based businesses. The second thing you need to have is you really need to have a good understanding of all of the processes and everything that comes into play behind those business models. So for example, the different revenue streams that people create online, the different products and services and various sorts of things that they sell online, depending on what their business model is. You as the OBM, you need to know how that all works. You need to know the processes behind it. You need to know all the various steps and bits and pieces that come into play to actually create these revenue streams for your clients. That's really the heart of what the OBM role is, is being able to take what a client wants to create, to take what they're doing, a revenue stream they want to create, and be able to actually make it happen, to have that, to be able to implement that and get it completed from A to Z. And of course, as the OBM, that means you need to understand all of those various steps and bits and pieces that come into play there. So a lot of what we train when we do our certification and training program, that's a big part of what we focus on during that training is, what are these various revenue streams and what are all the steps and pieces that you need to know in order to effectively manage these revenue streams and bring them to life. And of course, too, I do recommend that people have a pretty good idea or some experience working online in some capacity. It could be if you're a virtual assistant already, or it could even be in other areas, webmaster, or, there's various different ways you can do this. But I really do think it's important, if you're going to work as an online business manager, to, of course, love and enjoy the online business world. If it's something that's relatively new to you, and you're not even, if you're not really sure yet whether or not it's exactly what you want to be doing, or if it's an environment or an arena that you want to play in, that's one thing you might want to consider a little bit is, okay, what do I need to do here? Maybe I need to work a little bit as a VA or something along those lines to kind of get your feet wet a bit and make sure this is something that's actually really interesting for you. So those are the main areas that you really want to consider. And of course, those are the things that when we're training our OBMs, those are really the areas that we focus on the most. You need to be able to keep your eye on the big picture. You need to be able to know and understand these business models. And likewise, you really need to know how to bring all these revenue streams to life. Those are the most important things that you're doing as an online business manager. If you'd like more information, be sure to visit OnlineBusinessManager.com, where you can have access to more of these top 10 question videos, as well as other assorted goodies to support your growing business.